Hey there again, good morning. It's Esther Herbert in for another video visit. I'm so delighted that you chose to join me today. And I want you to know that you are important. You might not have been told that today or this week or maybe even this month, whatever it might be, but you are important. And I hope that as we go through these video visits, you will feel that more and more. If that's an area that you are struggling in, I really hope so. So I am going to talk today about self-doubt. I think if we all raised our hands wherever we are right now, we could say that we have struggled at one time or another with self-doubt. I know I certainly have. I have bouts of it that are, a little bit odd and strange. I'm a very chatty, confident type person on one side, and then I get this shy, kind of reserved, awkward person on the other side. My mom was shy, and you wouldn't believe that if you just knew her casually, but I knew her as a daughter, and I know that she was very shy, and she had moments where it was just debilitating and hard for her to do the things that she did, which was an English teacher for grade 13. She was a Sunday school teacher. She was someone that was asked to public speak a lot. And so for me, growing up, to find out that my mom was shy and these events made her extremely nervous and filled her with self-doubt. I understand, because if I have spoken at an event or through my work, they have very kindly asked me to speak, after it's over, I say to myself, what on earth was that? I mean, why did you get emotional? My last talk with Brady USA, I did get emotional. I didn't even cry when speaking at my own mother's funeral, but this one I got emotional. It was very near to me, very dear to me, and I just couldn't hold back the voice quivering and so forth. And so you can analyze those things in your life, and you can almost analyze them to death. And your self-image, your self-worth really doesn't need that. And you'll say, oh, Esther, well, that's all good, to talk about it, but how do you gain self-worth? And I think that there are very many methods, and many of them may work for you that might not work for me. I can speak to my own experience, and I know that replaying negative thoughts and circumstances like getting emotional during a speech in front of your company, that really did a number on me, because I kept replaying it negatively, and it wasn't doing me any good at all. I decided that I needed to stop that thinking. And how you stop that thinking isn't you just, oh, well, it's out of your head, it's gone. No, you replace it with something that's positive. So I said to myself, the first panel discussion ever by my company, and they asked you, Esther, in another country. You're from Canada. My headquarters is in the United States. And you have to concentrate on that. And you think, okay, well, that was good. That might not always work, but if you do that over and over again, then those negative thoughts are further and further away, and that will help you. Self-doubt comes in at the most inopportune moments. It may be you're really anxious to meet someone that you had heard a lot about, and then you just freeze, or you you think to yourself, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to ask. We're just staring at each other. That can be awkward. That can be very, discouraging. You get back to your own little corner of the world and you think, wow, I blew that. And once again, you say, hey, everyone gets nervous. It's okay. Send them an email. Just explain, hey, I was so nervous, but this is what I wanted to say. Things like that. I had the opportunity yesterday to meet someone that I didn't know just by the name, and a regional manager within Brady. And I had heard after I wrote her to say, yay, I'm so glad you're coming to visit us in Brady, Canada. I found out from two good friends of mine right here at work that they thought the world of her and that she was amazing. So I thought that is amazing timing, and that you have to trust your gut in some of those things. I learned last night that I had a elevator conversation with Kate, this lady from my best friend, and I was like, what do you mean by an elevator conversation? She said, well, it's used in sales, it's used a lot, but you have like those 2 minutes to go up all those floors with someone in an elevator, and what are you going to say? How are you going to, make an impression? How are you going to, ask them about themselves, and have a great quick repartee and learn as much as you can, and just describe who you are in that short amount of time? Well, I'll have to say it's taken years and years and years, but that is a skill that I'm blessed with, and I'm very, very happy about it. But let me tell you, I have come from very many awkward conversations. I have, spoken things out of turn. Oh, I wish I hadn't have said that. Oh my, they'll probably think I'm a dolt. On and on and on it goes. And you just have to rebuild your confidence each and every time. And when you do have a good conversation, like I did with Kate yesterday, then you need to celebrate that. You need to say, wow, she understood. She listened about bipolar. We shared some stories. We really got along. And, that opened the door for me to send some of the things I've done, speaking-wise, throughout Brady about bipolar, and you never know what that will lead to. So you do your part, you let it go, and you move on, if you can. Otherwise, you get stuck, overanalyzing, and it makes it hard. It makes it very, very hard. So I want to tell you that, what you've done, what you haven't done, it's in the past, and you will go on, and you will make a difference in this world, and only you can do that in your sphere of people and influences, because you're you. So feel very proud of that today, and I hope you have a great week. Know that I'm thinking of you. Thank you for joining me, and God bless. We'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.